students, in this video we will learn about cell membrane. Okay, all cells, whether prokaryotic or eukaryotic, are bounded by a thin delicate membrane called cell membrane. What it called? Cell membrane. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane or plasma lemma. Okay, the plasma membrane is so thin that it cannot be observed under light microscope. It cannot be removed without killing the cells, as it plays a vital role in the maintenance of the cell in a stable state. It physically separates the cytoplasm from the surrounding cellular environment. So, whatever I told you now, that is a rough sketch about cell membrane, a rough sketch of cell membrane. Now, I want to tell you something about the permeability. So, here I am just telling you some kinds of permeability. So, the very first type of permeability is impermeable. What do you mean by impermeable? If a membrane does not allow both solute and solvent molecules to pass through it, then it called as impermeable. What could be the best example of impermeable? The best example of impermeable is cuticle. Cuticle is the best example of impermeable. Now, come to the permeable. Permeable means what? If a membrane allows both solvent and solute molecules to pass through it freely. So, membrane is called as permeable. Very good. And the example of permeable, primary cell wall. Primary cell wall is the example of permeable membrane. Now come to the third, semi-permeable. Look at here, semi. Semi means half. So, if a membrane allows penetration of only solvent molecules but not the solute particles, then it called as semi-permeable. Example, artificial vapor membrane. Vapor membrane. Now come to the last one, that is selectively permeable. If a membrane allows penetration of solvent freely but selects the passage of a specific solute particle, then it called as selectively permeable membrane. Do you know what is the example of this selectively permeable membrane? Yes, the example of selectively permeable membrane is our plasma membrane. Very good.